All right, so we're looking at the external features of a sea star. And we'll start with explaining that we're looking at a side of the animal that does not possess a mouth. And so we call that the aboral side. And we use these terms to describe radial animals that wouldn't have descriptions like dorsal, ventral, anterior, posterior, because they lack a head. So if I turn it over, we can see this is the other side of the sea star, and there's an opening into the body right here in the center, which is the animal's mouth. And so when there's a mouth, we refer to that as oral side of the animal. Now the other thing is we have 5 arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these 5 arms are known as ambulacra, and you can see that they have these nice little spikes on them, which are spines. The other thing that's found in between the spines, which I'll see if I can zoom in a bit here. And what you can see in between the white pokey spines are kind of these tiny little fleshy bumps that are sitting on the epidermis. And those fleshy bumps are going to be dermal gills. Now, the pedicel area are pincher-like things that look kind of like little Pac-Man. And the pincher-like structures that are on the skin in this species are too small to be seen. But they can grab onto structures kind of like a little Pac-Man. If I put my hand in here, it kind of just opens and closes, and it kind of can pinch and grab stuff. All right, and that's it for that. Let me see what's next. Okay, so the other thing we need to point out is the central disc. So this would be the central disc area. Let me zoom out again. So the central disc of the animal is this big circular area here that all 5 arms are fusing onto. Now on the central disc, there's this nice flat kind of hard surface structure, and that's known as the madreporite. And then we have also the anus. Now the anus would be dead center, a microscopic pore that would be pretty much dead center right in the middle of the aboral surface. Now we also have at the end of every arm, I'll see if I can magnify this a bit. Let me zoom in. Well, that worked really nicely. If I can get it into focus. Let's try that again. That's a little bit better. And we can see right at the tip there's kind of this red dot. Now that red dot is actually the eye spot. So that's going to be just like an eye spot in every animal group we've studied, which means not image focusing. No seeing of an image, but definitely light sensing. Now the other thing are there are specialized tentacles that would be found in this area as well. We just can't see them clearly in this one. All right, now they also have on the oral side of the animal, let me zoom out, this area of indentation, which is found right here, and I can kind of open the arm and you can see there's definitely a pocket of space down in there, and that's actually known as the ambulacral groove. And ambulacra again is the name of an arm, so that's the groove in the bottom of the arm. Now what we can see in this arm, if I really kind of separate it a bit, is that there are 2 rows on both sides of these fleshy little protrusions, which have a little indentation in the end of them, which is a sucker. So there's 2 rows of tube feet on this side, and there's also 2 rows of fleshy tube feet on that side. All right, and that's it for this side. You should be able to answer the questions. All right, good luck.